Good day, madam. Today I will be presenting my assignment 2 for the course Employee Motivation BHR21103. The title of my presentation is Interview with a Human Resource Professional based on the case study of the Resource Solution Sandarian Berhad. This presentation is developed from a structured interview conducted with a HR executive who have a 5 years working experience in the manufacturing industry. The purpose of this presentation is to determine how employee motivation theories are applied in a real organization setting. Before I start my presentation, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Pavitra Dr. Sullivan and my ID number 012023070021. Okay, let me start with the introduction. Employee motivation is a key determinant of the organization's success. In a simple terms, motivation explains why the employees are willing to work hard and remain complicated with their organization. In manufacturing company, motivation is more even critical because employees often perform physically depending on the repetitive tasks. Without motivation, productivity and quality and the safety can easily decline. For example, motivated production workers may be rush tasks and ignore from the safety procedure or high upstation which can directly affect the output of the quality. Therefore, understanding how organizations motivate their employees is the essential for the both HR professional and the future managers. I continue with the company background. The Solution Sandarian Berhad is a home applicants manufacturing company which is located at the Portland Free Zone, Selangor. The company produces household applications such as toasters, electric burners, deep fryers, and gas grills. These products are manufactured not only for the Malaysian market but also for the international markets such as the US and Vietnam, which require high quality and safety standards. The solutions operate from Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to the 5 p.m. and employees are multinational workforce including local and the foreign workers. These diverse and demanding environments make employee motivation especially into the important. The purpose of conducting this interview was to gain a practical insight into the employee motivation. Specifically, the interview aimed to understand HR strategies used to motivate employees, identify challenges faced by the HR in manufacturing environment, and examine how motivation theories are applied into the practice. This approach allows us to move beyond the textbook and understand real HR discussion. Now I move to the interview background. The interview is a HR executive with 5 years of working experience in manufacturing sector. These responses include with the recruitment and onboarding, training and development, employee counseling, performance and actions monitoring, and lastly will be conflict resolution. Because this interview works directly with the employers on the daily basis, the slides shall be highly relevant and realistic. The interview was conducted via the Google Meet online. It lasted approximately 45 minutes and consisted with 20 open questions. Ethical consideration was strictly followed, consent was obtained and confidentiality was mentioned, and no sensitive company information was disclosed. Requirement is the first stage of the motivation at the user solution. The HR execute explain a clear job description and structure onboarding help reduce confusion and anxiety among the new employees. For example, when a new production workers clearly understand their job scope, daily target, safety product, they feel more confident and motivated to perform well. Additionally, daily monitoring briefings are conducted to remind employees of the goals and expectations which can help to maintain the motivation to start the workday. Coaching and counseling are external in the addressing employee development. When employees show the signs such as proven optimistic, reduced productivity, lack of the engagement, HR conduct a private counseling session to identify the underlying issues. For example, an employee facing a family problem and also about the workload stress may receive a temporary workload adjustment or emotional support. This approach may employees for the company cares, which increase trust and the loyalty. Training and development are next I move to the health. Additional motivating strategies. With these strategies, HR faces several challenges. Next, I move to the success outcome. According to the HR executive, every motivation strategy has to lead to the higher productivity, improved morale, better teamwork, and reduce the frustration. The findings align strongly with the motivation theories. Firstly, Maslow hierarchy of needs. Basic needs such as safety and salary are met, while higher needs such as purification and self-development are supported. Secondly, hierarchy two-factor theory. Hierarchy factor prevent the dissatisfaction, while the motivation like recognition and the growth increase satisfaction. Next will be the Brooks exponent theory. Employee understand the effect leads up to the performance and rewards. Lastly will be the equity theory. It is specific with the KPI ensured to the fairness. From this interview, I learned that motivation is not only about the salary. It's also about the employees' values such as respect, fair treatment, recommendations, and the support leadership. This experience strengthened my understanding of the HR role in maintaining the long-term motivation. In conclusion, social solutions and will have adopts a balanced and effective approach to the employee motivation by combining rewards, recognition, training, wellness program, and fair leadership. The company successfully maintained the employee engagement. In this interview, clearly the distinguished are the importance of the HR practice in sustainability organizational performance. That's all from me. Thank you.